All right. My name is Isaiah. I'm an addict. I was born on September 19th, 2003 in the city of Long Beach. I moved to San Fernando Valley in Pacoima at the age of 5. Before that, I couldn't really remember much. Just like playing water balloon fights and stuff like that with my brothers and my mom and stuff. Um, growing up as a kid, I'm still a kid, but yeah, growing up as a kid, like I never really stayed inside. I was always outgoing, like to go outside and do whatever I wanted to do. There's times where I wanted to run outside and my mom would come and keep me inside. So I was like, okay, I'll just get out before she wakes up. So I'll wake up, just go outside, some shorts, no shirt, some shoes, run outside, be a little kid, diaper kid. Um, it got to a point where my mom had to put padlocks on every door, so I couldn't get out. So I started jumping out the window. Um, that's just what I did. I was very rebellious. Fourth grade, I started stealing cigarettes on my mom's purse and going to school and smoking them in the school restroom. And I had a homie, he would bring Jack Daniels, so I'm sitting there, getting buzzed, smoking my little cigarettes in the school bathroom and whatnot. Um, After that, around the age of 10, 11, I started posting up with the homies from the hood. And just those were my role models. All I knew was my dad was in prison. So I wanted to be like my dad. Didn't know anything about him at that time. Um, Middle school, no, on my way to middle school, I was 12 and a half. I had got put onto the hood and just started doing my thing. Not shortly after that, I got took to juvenile hall on a murder one case. And I pled guilty and got 4 years in YA. Got out about 16 and a half. I just did the same thing. Backtrack, about 13, 14 in YA, I was doing lines of meth. I fell in love with meth, started smoking weed at like 10, 12. But I fell in love with meth, doing meth all day in there, like wondering when we're going to be released again so I can go see what's up with the homies, get another line. Been addicted since then. I got out, started smoking meth. I still look good, wasn't, doing any bad thing. Went back for armed carjacking to the halls. Got out when I was 17 on house arrest. Went back for armed robbery the same day I got off house arrest. Got out when I was 18. At this point, I'm started doing heroin, smoking heroin. I shot up a couple times. And then that's when I got busted on this last one. But before I got busted, I met a girl, and she was from her hood or whatever, and that attracted me, knucklehead shit. So I got into it with her. I remember asking her, "You want to be a mom?" She said she didn't care. So I did my thing, and then when I got busted, probably about a month in, I called her. She said she was pregnant with my kid. It started messing with me because I knew she was still getting high. I didn't know what to believe, if she had a miscarriage or she's just trying to lead me on or whatever the case may be. I was still getting high in county too. Um, but I was trying to take my deal. They were trying to offer me 8 years in a strike for 2 residential burglaries, and then I had 2 other open cases, a GTA and a drug possession. So I was like, 8 years in a strike, cool. I'm gonna go earn my rep, go do what I want to do. About It was 8 months in, and I had called her, and she was moaning and groaning. I was like, "You really gonna answer the phone, fucking while I'm on? Really? That's what you gonna do now?" And she was like, "I just had your kid. This and that." And I was like, "Whoa." So I was like, it was me still being high. I was like, "All right." Call my mom. "Hey, mom, check the hospitals. Make sure she's there." She didn't tell her, so I called her back. Like, "Hey, what hospital you at?" And she told her another hospital. I told my mom. She's like, "Yeah, she's there." And I was like, "Fuck." I have a kid now. Like, that should slap me in the face. Like, so I went back to court and told them I'll take the program. I was always telling them no to the program. No, no, no. Programs for played out. Programs for people who want to take the easy way out. You know, um, I got released here May 24th of last year. I came in gang banging on the counselors. Really not caring. Don't give a fuck. Like, you ask me where I'm from, I'll tell you where I'm from. Maybe they should have reworded the way they asked that. But that's me just being stuck in my mindset. Uh, I had a very, very humbling experience the first time I was in residential treatment. I met Nancy. She gave me my first cigarette. Met Abel. He was tripping on some Abel shit. And then, there was an incident where they said I was bullying somebody, and this person was suicidal and stuff. And I was like, damn, like, I wasn't bullying nobody. But, I got pulled into Chris's office with Chris and Matt and Damien. So I knew it was bad. And, Chris stuck his neck out for me, That's one thing he did. He stuck his neck out for me because he didn't believe I was bullying him, like, it is what it is. You do something, I'm gonna react this way. And like, I could have really just went back to prison right there, being hot-headed and impulsive, but I started humbling myself. I started getting my good head on my shoulders. Chris looked out for me. I didn't have no clothes and stuff, and he'll shoot me some of his personal clothes, and that shit was like love. Like, I ain't never felt real love before. Like, homie love and then friend love is way different, bro. Like, it's like a family right here. But I got out to sober living. Me being me, I went back to the hood. Went to go see my son, had a good day, and then I went back to my mom's and boom, quick, got high again. That shit was crazy to me. Like, why would I get high? But after I got high, I knew I was going back home. I threw away all the drugs I had, put some other illegal things away, went back, and Chris stuck his neck out for me again. He's like, it happens, man. Like, you're not gonna get kicked out. You admitted it. You told you did everything you're supposed to do. Damn, that's fast. All right. So I went to Abel's house, and that's where I learned structure. Abel might be a hard ass and this and that, and he might have his days, but his house has structure. He's a whole different person at his house, bro. I learned structure right there. How to clean up after myself, how to do my chores on time, go to group. I got a job due to Abel being on my ass. I started a welding career. I had everything going for me. I started overwhelming myself and got high again. I got sent to 19th Street. I had the choice of 19th Street or leave. I wanted to leave, in all honesty. I wanted to get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm not doing this again. They told me 30 days. I was like, cool. Went to 19th Street, 3 months. Fuck. Y'all at 19th Street, y'all know I was bad right there. I came in tripping again. But I had people who were sitting here holding me accountable. My roommate Walter, he really looked out for me. Frank, George, when he came in, there's a lot of people in here who was looking out tough. Even Villy over there. Saw love right there, bro. Like, they really want each other to do better. We had a solid house. I was very scared to leave. Very scared. But throughout that 19th Street process, I started listening to people. I started understanding to listen, not understanding to reply. I had this ability to look at someone and be like, oh, you a lame, you a buster, I'm not gonna listen to you. That was clouding my judgment. That was my addiction trying to get the best of me. Like, at the end of the day, everyone has a message for somebody, whether to learn from them or where to, learn not to do. That's why I told everybody when I got there, I was like, don't follow my path. Don't do what I did. I could give you examples of what I was told, but decided to ignore. But today I'm listening to things. My reaction used to be F everything and run as a child. Then it turned into fight everything and repeat. And now it's face everything and recover. That's the definition of fear for me today. At the end of the day, like, I've been through a whole lot that I don't talk about, but releasing them skeletons out, one of the skeletons out of my closet, it gave me a whole new life, bro. Like, 50 pounds out that luggage I carry around with me. The rest will be for my sponsor though. Get a sponsor. That's what you need to do. I already bought my book, my NA book, because I never worked the steps before. I could talk a good talk, but shit, I'm the one bullshitting myself. So you could think you're talking a good one, but your actions show what you're really doing. I started helping people out with their letters and stuff, and it was real inspirational for me to be able to help somebody else out. That feeling they're talking about, helping out a newcomer, giving people that chip, that challenge chip. When I got here, people did that for me, giving people clothes. When I got here, I got clothes given to me, cigarettes, whatever the case may be. Giving back really helped me change my mindset. I have a bad criminal mindset and bad impulsiveness. Like, if I see something I don't like, I'm gonna speak my mind, period. But it's the way I speak my mind, the way I deliver it to people. Some people aren't gonna get it by me talking shit. They'll get it by me, this is what I went through, and this is how I do it now. My roommate held me very accountable when it came to my impulsiveness. Like, he checked me almost every time, and when he didn't check me, I'll come back to him, he'd be like, so what'd you learn this time? I'll be like, damn, like a slap in the face. But, I learned a lot. I used to just look at females when I went to meetings. I used to be a dog, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is what it is. I was fresh out. But now I'm really like I have friends today, people who I'm not just trying to, you know, get with, or people I'm not trying to come up on, you know, people who really love me and care about me, bro. Like Christian in the back is a good man. He's told me a lot, gave me a lot of advice, fatherhood advice, a lot. You know, and Nancy's a good woman. She's giving me plenty of advice, checked me when I was wrong. But now I accept it. I accept advice coming my way. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do my thing still. I'm gonna go fuck up one more time. You know, no, I'm not. At the end of the day, like, I learned a lot from this program. You guys can learn a lot. If you guys really do the autobiography, I did the autobiography and the letters 3 times. 3 times. I bullshit the first one, half step the second one. The third one, I really put it down. I did what I had to do, bro. Like, you know, really putting my emotions down. Like, I'm a man. I can't show that emotions. Like, I'm from a hood. You don't know me type shit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not here for nobody else. I'm really not. Before, when I came, I was here for my son and my mom. Now I'm here for me. You know, it took me a lot to sit here and care about myself enough to do something for me. You know, I could give everyone else the next thing, but for me to sit down and work on myself, that's not an option. Today, that's an option for me. You know, I get called a deadbeat on a daily basis, you know, because I'm not there for my son physically. I might be there for him economically, but physically I'm not. That's something that fucks with me. But at the end of the day, I know I'm working towards being there with him all the time. That's why I keep reminding myself, like, I might not be there right now, but I will be. I might not be physically holding him, but I will. You know, just try not to let outside things get to you. That's how the way I learn. You know, I've been gave a lot of advice, and I've been told to set an example, you know. So now I go to the new house and I'm setting the example for the guys there. Like, I go there, you know, it's a little messy and stuff. So I was like, I'll do the first deep clean. I'll clean everything. So yesterday, when I got out, my whole day, I was just cleaning the house. I was like, this is how it should be. You know, if you guys do your chore right, this is how it should be every single day. You know, that's just a little example I can set because I came from Abel's house. It's real structured. But yeah, the only advice I can give is what my sponsor gives me, you know, do the step work, get a sponsor you can trust, one you can relate to, and one who's gonna hold you accountable and call you on your bullshit. You know, go to meetings. Like, I've been to 4 meetings in the past day and a half. Like, I'm on top of it again. And I really like the pace I'm going at, you know. I'm planning on going back to welding, getting my certification. You know, I have jobs lined up already. I just, you know, figure out my situation. I've been on top of it. I didn't wait for my counselor and case manager to make meetings with me. I made meetings with them. I'm going out of my way for my recovery today. You know, getting drugs and stuff was easy. Yeah, I'll wrap it up. Getting drugs and stuff was easy because, you know, I am who I am. I did what I did. Drugs were easy come and go. But I'm taking this as serious as I used to gangbang. You know, for y'all know the lifestyle and stuff, as much as you hustle and stuff like that, hustle for your recovery. That's all I got. Thank you for letting me share.